Taped live and in color in Skokie, Illinois, it's Steve Gadlin's Star Maker.
When you feel so full of talent and you've got that special pep,
when Hollywood and Broadway are calling you and you want to take that very first step, I'm Steve Gadlin Star Makers.
you're gonna do fine.
I'm Steve Gadlin Star Makers. It's your time to shine.
The audience is seated, the spotlight's shining bright.
Get out there, you shooting star, and sparkle through the night. I'm Steve Gadlin Star
Clapping
Makers.
so loud.
I'm Steve Gadlin Star Makers. You're wowing the crowd. Steve Gadlin Star Makers. Steve Gadlin Star Makers. Steve Gadlin Star Makers. Yeah!
And now, the host of Steve Gadlin Star Makers, Steve Gadlin.
Welcome to another episode of Steve Gadlin's Star Makers. I'm so happy that you're watching, and I also think you're in for a real treat. Did you know that you're about to see tomorrow's stars of Hollywood and or Broadway? Well, if you didn't, then you do now. Wait a second, are we on a TV show or did I just walk into a farm? If you're wondering why I'm asking, it's because this next act is a real dancing chicken routine. Literally. That's right, everyone. Get ready to believe your eyes, because here comes a chicken like none you've ever seen, with possibly the world's sexiest chicken dance. Well, hello, Deja Sue. That was wonderful.
Thank you, Steve.
So tell us, I'm sure you get this question all the time. What is burlesque dancing?
Well, it's striptease, where you dance and you take your clothes off slowly and allure people by that.
Wow. Well, that's unlike any chicken dance I've ever seen. What made you get into dancing?
Well, I was no good at wrestling, so my mother got me into striptease.
I'm no good at wrestling either. Well, thanks so much, Deja Sue. It was a pleasure to have you on the show.
Pleasure, Steve. Thank you so much.
We'll be right back. Are you talented? Are you ready to be discovered? Are you one of tomorrow's stars of Hollywood and/or Broadway? If you answered yes or maybe to some of these questions, then we'd love to showcase your talent on Steve Gadlin's Star Makers. Visit us on our website, http://sgstarmakers.com, and click on the link that says, Be on Star Makers. If you've watched this show before, then you know how much we love singing. Singers bring us joy because they seem so happy all the time. They know just when to sing a high note and just when to sing a low note. Are you ready for some singing? If you answered no, turn away, because here comes Kerry Rogers with some singing.
Mother, you raised me from the end of time. You'll always be mine. You never let me go. You just love me so. You held my hand through the hard times and the good times. Mother, and I love you. I know you love me too for all the things you do. If I only knew that I will love you. You was a single parent with one income. My father, who was in my life, I just cried and cried. You asked for money and dimes. You'll always will be mine. I don't blame you for all the mistakes you do. I know you tried and tried to give me a better life. Mother, you raised me from the end of time. You'll always be mine. You never let me go. I just love you so. You held my hand hard times, good times. Mother, and I love you. I know you love me too for all the things you do. If I only knew that I will love you. On Christmas Day, you bought my first guitar, and you're on my star, and I know you are. On that cold night, we had a big feast in the room, and we had to remember that Thanksgiving night. Mother, you raised me from the end of time. You'll always be mine. You never let me go. Love you so. You held my hand through the hard times and the good times. Mother, and I love you. I know you love me too for all the things you do. If I only knew that I will love you.
Kerry, that was fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing those songs with us on the show. How long have you been playing the guitar?
I've been playing for 9 months, and I was self-taught on my own, so I learned on my own how to play the guitar.
That seems like you've been playing the guitar for years, and you wrote these songs. How long does it take you to write a song?
It took me about like a few minutes to write it, so I just brainstormed it.
That's incredible. I'd say if I were your mother, I would cry every time I heard that song. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Who are your favorite musicians to listen to?
Michael Jackson, my mama especially, because she used to sing and she taught me how to sing, and I'm just blessed that Michael Jackson, he taught me how to dance and how to like sing a little bit, but he taught me morely how to dance, and my mama, she taught me how to sing, so them two are my favorite artists of all time, so yeah.
Well, I think next time we're going to have you come on and dance, and we'll have your mother come on and sing. That would be great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on the show. We really appreciate it.
Too. Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Bye.
Did you know that you can watch Steve Gadlin's Star Makers on the go? It's called a podcast. You can get our podcast on your compatible device by visiting our website, http://sgstarmakers.com, and clicking the appropriate links. They're the ones that say, subscribe with iTunes, or subscribe to RSS. A podcast is great, and we have one. Sometimes something happens that we just can't explain. That's magic, all right. Magic makes us feel like something crazy is going on because we just don't know how it's done. Get ready for that funny feeling. Lando Blaze and Narcissa present Amazeballs. Well, wow, that was great. Narcissa and Lando, thanks so much for being part of the show. One thing that I love about magic is how it makes you say, wow, how did they do that?
Well, you know, Arthur Clarke, I believe, the 3 laws of prediction, the second one always says, to test the limits of possibility, you must go a little bit into impossibility.
Well, that's certainly something to think about. I always wonder when I talk to magicians too, is why did you decide to become magicians?
Well, actually, magic is one of those things that anyone can learn if you take the time. My first introduction to magic was through a library book.
Well, reading is always great. Well, thanks so much for being on the show. It was nice to meet you both. We'll be right back. And now, enjoy a new segment on Steve Gadlin Star Makers, the Daddy-Daughter Dance. Please welcome our first beautiful daddy-daughter pair, Steve Delahoyde and his daughter, Paul. Is this the little girl I carry? Is this the little boy at play? I don't remember growing older. When did they? When did she grow to be so beautiful? When did he grow to be so tall? Wasn't it yesterday when they were small? Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we gaze. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years, one season following another, laden with happiness and tears. Thanks so much to our beautiful first daughter and daddy couple, Steve Delahoyde and Paul. We'll be right back. Certain kinds of teens often have a hard time getting by because they feel different and alone. I think we all know what kind of teens I'm talking about. Alternateens. Here are Steve Gadlin Star Makers Ensemble members, Greg and Ben, with a very special peek into the lives of a couple of good old-fashioned alternateens.
Hey Ben, thanks for coming over to play Magic the Gathering with me.
The card game version of Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, I mean, you're really good at that game.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun having friends over to play games, even though we're both
different. Yeah, I know. I mean, high school. Ugh. And I'm not good at football, so I
know exactly how you feel. And you know what? I get over those bad feelings through my love of alternative music.
I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes listening to some cool tunes is exactly what I need to go away to another place.
Do you want to sing a song with me?
Do I? Do I? I'm packed and I'm holding, I'm smiling, she's living, she's golden, lives for me. She says she leaves for me ovation, her own motivation. She comes round and she goes down on me.
And I make her smile like a drug for you. Do ever what you want to do, coming over you. Keep on smiling what you go through. One stop to the rhythm that divides you.
And I speak to you like a chorus to the verse. Chop another line like a coda to the curse. Come on like a freak show, takes the stage. We give her the game she plays. She said,
I want something else. back there, someplace back there, smiling in the pictures you would take. Doing crystal meth will lift you up until you break.
It won't stop, I won't come down, I keep stock of the tick-tock rhythm. I bump for the drop and then I bumped up. I took the hit that I was given, then I bumped again. I said,
how do I get back there to the place where I fell asleep inside you? How do I get back to the place where you said,
I want something else to get me through this semitone kind of life. Baby, I want something else. Not listening when you say goodbye. I believe in the sand beneath my toes.
the beach gives a feeling, an earthy feeling.
I believe in a faith that grows.
And the four right chords that make me cry. When I'm with you, I feel like I could die, and that would be alright, alright.
And I want something else to get me through this life. Baby, I want something else. Not listening when you say
And that brings another episode of Steve Gadlin's Star Makers to a close. We're happy that you joined us and hope you've enjoyed watching tomorrow's stars of Hollywood and or Broadway. In fact, if you looked at just the right moment, you may have caught a superstar. Long ago, and oh so far away, I fell in love with you. Before the second show, your guitar, it sounds so sweet and clear, but you're not really here. It's just the radio. Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby? You said you'd be coming back this way again, baby. Baby, 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 oh baby, I love you. Yes, I really do. And of course, we hope you'll come back again, baby, to see another episode where we feature tomorrow's stars of Hollywood and or Broadway. Thanks for watching Steve Gadlin's Star Makers, and good night.